Alright, so about 5 minutes later, got all the stuff you have to get out of the way torn out. So you can see you got one coil right there, there, and there. So that's your rear 3 plugs. I usually leave this pipe on. Well, not on, but I pull it out of the intake and kind of put it off to the side. There's no reason to try to go and mess with it all the way over there and get it off. This bracket is all loose. You can bend that out of the way, and you got a pretty straight shot at the bolt. And then you can pull the coil out, and you don't really have to do too much more. So some of the stuff you take off is, this is the little curly Q guy I was talking about. So all fragile, don't touch it. Well, obviously have to touch it, but touch it very lightly and think about what you're doing. Don't pry anything, put any resistance on it. Remember, the company that makes your car no longer sells parts in this country. ECM, that comes off when you put the pins back, or the connectors back on. Be very careful on those pins. I've seen them bent before, and that keeps them running. A little bracket that kind of holds this wiring harness over here. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and undo the connectors on these, get these coils out, and get 3 new plugs back here. Great time to change your coils too if you feel like spending some money. This is kind of one of those things you only really want to do once while you own the car, and you know your plugs are good for 60,000 miles. So if you want to put 3 new ones back there, you're not going to hurt anything.